Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another, well, I guess the first, I kind of changed the name of the channel if you're new here. So it's Jamar's Investing Goals. I changed it from Dividend Goals because, to be honest, as I'm learning, as I'm doing this a little bit more, I'm kind of not just chasing dividends. I'm more worried about my overall return and the best companies that's going to make me the most money over time. Um, so yeah, I want to pretty much, instead of me worrying about dividends, I'm worried about overall growth and growth of my portfolio. So now, well, Jamar's investing goals. So the goal is to make as much money as I can in this here stock market while I'm able to work, while I'm able to invest, while I'm dollar cost averaging. And then over times we'll switch into other things. I will still, even then, probably won't be worried about dividends as much, because if I can accumulate 100 or more shares, hopefully about two, 300, maybe 1,000 shares of certain companies, I can start to sell what's called covered calls. But I won't get into that today. Anyway, how you guys doing? Hope you had a good week. I hope you had a productive week. I hope you got that next thing going that you're trying to do in your life started. If you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to start a vlog, if you want to go back to school, you want to learn a new language, let's get those things started, man. If you want to work on yourself, work out more, whatever you're trying to do, let's make sure we're getting those things going, man. Make sure we're looking forward to our future and what we can do, what better things we can do, becoming the best versions of ourselves. I hope you got your portfolio going or your savings plan going. I hope you're following along, but not only following along, actually learning to invest and starting to at least dollar cost average. Hey man, I don't care if you do $5 a week first starting out. I would like you to start this journey, man, because it's only gonna get better. Let's get into this update this week. Actually, before that, if you are new here, what I do is each week I invest a certain dollar amount, sometimes as low as $10, $15. Hopefully, I won't have to go back to that. But if I do, I will gladly do that. But anyway, sometimes as high as 100, sometimes 200, 300. And when I get to those days that I can invest 1,000, 5,000 a week, I would love to do that too. So each week I invest a certain dollar amount. I come on here, I tell you which stocks I bought, how much I spend in those stocks, and how those stocks are performing, and my overall portfolio is performing. And before I give you the update on which stocks I've bought, I actually got a dividend payment here, and it's from Coca-Cola Consolidated Inc., and that's COKE, not to be confused with KO, which is Coca-Cola, the syrup, the actual company. But anyway, I got a dividend of $7.38. That's pretty good because I only have about a little more than a half a share. I believe I got 400 and I think like 60 some dollars. I have the actual dividend pulled up here and not the stock. That's why my number is a little off. But this is an amazing dividend. It's a good way to start my week. So yeah, shout out to Coke. So if you're following along, you know, last week I had a little over $2,800 invested, and I said I wanted to get that up to $3,000. So today is kind of a day to celebrate a little bit. It's a small little goal set. The short-term goal is actually $5,000, but you know we got to hit 3 and 4 before we get there. So I'm excited that I finally have $3,000 invested inside of the stock market, inside of my M1 finance portfolio. Thank you guys for tuning along. I'm glad I was able to stay consistent and get to this point, but we're on to the next one. All right, so this week I invested $156 and that got me 8 buys. I actually had to go in and manually buy them because I added NVIDIA to my portfolio, and at the percent that I added it, it was only going to buy that one company. So I wanted to spread my money out a little bit. I didn't want to just purchase one company this week because I do plan on building it over time. So I went in and I bought 7 more companies, spread the money out a little bit, and these what they are. First up, we got SoFi Technology. SoFi Technology is an online banking services. And at the time, the share price was $8.23, and we spent $5. Next up, we got QQQ. QQQ is the NASDAQ 100, top 100 ETF. And at the time, the share price was $433.47, and we spent $5. Next up, we got Gentex Corp. Now, they make the dimmable rear view mirrors. They also do some work in fire protection. Anyway, at the time, the share price was $34.99, and we spent $8. All right, after that, we got Coke Consolidated Inc. Now they do the bottling side for the Coca-Cola, and they're a separate company. They also do bottling for other companies as well. At the time, the share price was $875, and we spent $9.99. And next, we got the smartphone giant. We got Apple. At the time, the share price was $188.48, and we spent $16.33. And after that, we got Fair Isaac Corp. Now, Fair Isaac Corp is a software company, and FICO, our credit score, they work with a bunch of banks and financial institutions. Anyway, at the time, the share price was $1,329.14, and we spent $30. And last and our largest purchase this week, and it's actually a new addition. I've been a little nervous of this stock because it's moving so fast. And plus, it was covered inside of my QQQ. But anyway, it's NVIDIA. NVIDIA, the gaming chip company. They make gaming chips. They make AI chips. They own ChatGPT, if I'm not mistaken. And I should know that if I'm investing my money. But anyway, at the time, the share price was $704, and we spent $75. So what I got to do, or what I plan on doing, is dollar cost averaging. Analysts are saying this stock can be anywhere between 1,200. Some people are saying this thing is going to end up at $3,000 a share in the next 10 years. But who knows? They're kind of probably shooting a little high with that. But like I said, we don't know. So that's the newest addition. We got NVIDIA, and we spent $75 this week. All right. And it looks like for the week, we're up $52.30, which is 1.82%. And for the month, it looks like we're up $192.02, which is 7.5%. And year to date, we're up $171.55, which is 6.92%. We're doing pretty good to start the year off, you guys. So for a total, we have $3,017.58 invested inside the stock market. Man, this feels good to watch this thing grow, to be consistent and finally save some money and keep some money around. Because it's not about what you make, it's about what you keep. All right, that's my update this week, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all checking in. I hope you stay tuned. Again, this is Jamar's Investing Goals. I hope you guys stay along. I hope you're setting goals for yourself. I hope you're starting this investing journey and investing yourself as well. Man, I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all be good. Peace.